Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. What you see in front of me is the Honor Magic V Flip 2. Hope you can see that. Yeah, so if you check my last video, well, my last phone video was the Motorola 60 Ultra. And I said that I'm really starting to really enjoy flips. And originally before the Moto, I was actually going to get the, what you call it, Xiaomi Mi Flip 2. But I ended up getting the Ultra. I'm glad I did because the Ultra has got some of the best reviews out there, considering saying that a lot of YouTubers saying it's the best flip. And I tend to agree. Not that I can compare, but now I can. And I saw the sorry, the Honor one. I like the designs. You know what? Funny fact is, this is actually technically my first Honor phone. Come to think of it, I've had Honor this and that, and Honor mostly on the tablet, but it's actually my first Honor phone. So this is the Honor Magic V Flip 2. Have a guess the colors. I wanted that one color was limited edition, but on closer inspection, I've actually ended up getting this color. This is actually, have a guess what color. I'll come back to it. Actually, this is actually the first color that I got for any phone, really. So this is the Chinese global ROM. I got it from Wonder Mobile for about 735 pounds, give or take. Of course, the prices always fluctuate depending on the pound exchanges and so on. The beginning, I posted the specs. Go back there and pause it. I'll leave the link below where to purchase. Okay. I'm not sure about the color. The gray is nice, but it kind of blends in too much. I like to have a bit more color in my opinion, but hey, nice minimalistic. Hope that so you straight away sim right there. This is Chinese ROM, so if this come out in the UK or Europe, I assume it doesn't have this. So you know what Floss will say, right? So USB A to C. Yep, A to C. And a charging brick, which is, my god, I'm actually, you know what, I think I'm actually needing glasses. Just open this up. Sorry, right there. 80 watts. You know what, this is actually pretty small for 80 watts. I mean, most of them is about this size. Pretty light as well. So Samsung, Google, Apple, nothing, sometimes OnePlus, Sony, put a charger in your box. There you go. Okay, that's that. Okay, you got the SIM tray ejection tool and paperwork. Oh, cool. You actually get one thing about I love about Chinese kind of unboxing phones is you get everything you need. You know, you don't need to buy order a case and wait a few days and scared by the time before you get your case, you drop your phone. There you go, nice case. You open that in a sec. Okay, then, so this is the purple one. Like I said, this is actually the first purple phone that I got ever. If I think about it, that is the only, yeah, purple is the only one. Yeah, it's the first one I ever got is purple. There was white, silver, blue. The blue ones, it was a special edition, didn't have it on Wonder Mobile. But on close inspection, I think it was, the design was too much. Oh, you know what? This feels good. It's actually, I don't know. It actually feels a little bit heavier than the Ultra at first feel. But please check the specs. It's got a nice metal feel. You see the nice purple. Look at that. Lovely design, isn't it? So you can see it actually looks very similar to a Xiaomi Mi Mix Flip 2 because it has the same camera placements on that side, where Samsung and Ultra Motorola had it kind of like facing this way. So you got power button here, volume rocker, antenna lines, more mics and so on, antenna lines, USB-C, tray, probably a mic or speaker there. Nothing on the other side. But just look how flush this is. Look how there's always seemed to be a bit of a curve. Oh, see any lines? See that? Just about see a little bit. It's actually pretty flat in it. The crease, of course, with these phones, the more you fold them up, the more the crease will start to slowly show itself. But that is pretty good. Wow, it's got a really good feel to it, you know. This is actually, because it's even though it's a bit curved on the side here, of course, but on the sides here it's kind of very square. There's no curves. Actually feels really good. I like this really purple. You can see it, really light purple. So I'm gonna do is see how. Let's see, where does it start to collapse? That is really good. Wow. Let's see we do the test. The one-handed test. Nope, it's actually pretty stiff still. Oops. Oh. Okay, no damage. Just lucky this is not really hard. This is plastic, so nice. Honor logo right there. Look at that. You know what? Let me be back in a sec and bring my Motorola out and just compare the sizes. Okay, I'm back. So, do you remember a case I got? Demon Slayers. Can't wait for the movie to come out next week. Watching that next week. One of my favorite anime shows in a long time. So this is it. Well, a bit dusty. Give it a good wipe. So this is a 7-inch altogether. This is a 6.86 inches, yeah, altogether when it's unfolded. So yeah, it's a little bit taller, of course. But what do you prefer, the placements? Do you like it like that, kind of blended in? Or do you like kind of like an accent where the camera angles, or do you prefer this placement? See, so you see the Motorola ones has a bit of a curve, pretty similar in thickness. Weight wise, I think this is actually slightly heavier, maybe because it's got wood here, that's why. Ooh, I'm telling you though, if I had to pick, I mean, to be fair, I can't really pick because oh, excuse me, this is only even before this is the only flip phone I've ever had. But what I used in it, like on and off, I actually really do like this. I recommend it to anyone. Such a good phone, simple to use, everything like that. Brilliant phone to use. And we shall see. So this is Chinese ROM. Like Wonder Mobile, they always put on Google Play for you. Let's see, there's any juice. Here you go, the startup screen. Don't know if you can hear that in the background. It's opposite my street. There's another house. They seem to let the dogs out a lot. Who let the dogs out? They always seem to be barking. So we get a lot of foxes here, especially around this time in the late evening. Foxes tend to go around because I live pretty close to a pretty big park, and a lot of foxes come around there, and that kind of triggers the dog. So you might hear some barking. So this is the wrong time, of course. No, it's actually the right time. Sorry, because I'm so used to having 24-hour clock. Already, there's a software update. I'll do that in a sec. Let's see if they've got Play Store. So technically speaking, this is actually, like I said, this is my first Honor phone. So I've actually not used an Honor UI. I mean, the tablet one is going to be similar, of course, but make sure they have Play Store. There you go, Play Store installed for you. Let's check out the settings. Go straight away out of the box, system update. So Magic OS 9, you see it's 12 gigs of RAM. That's nice. I think this is probably the biggest. Yeah, this is probably the biggest battery for a Flip 5500 milliamps. Pretty good. 256 model. So there you go. What I'm gonna do is set this up like normal. If you follow me, I will set this up and do a video in a few days about my experiences, my impressions. But before I even go, I just finished work a couple hours ago. I had dinner, and yeah, really eager looking forward to this phone. It's your standard plastic, nothing to write home about. In a way, I'm glad, because it's to show off this amazing design. You know, it's in two pieces. Probably have to take this off. That was a pretty tight fit. All right then. There you go. Can't even notice it. You can still see the awesome back. So if I was going to get another case, I'm not even sure I want to get one that has a design, because this has a beautiful, look at that, it's beautiful. This is the kind of, if I start to buy a house and have a big kitchen, this is kind of like the tabletop. I would love to get something like this, like a marble with this kind of finish. So this purple is actually quite nice. It's really light. And against the light itself, it looks kind of almost pinkish. Really nice. It's not too feminine. It's mix of just the right balance. I mean, this is much more solid, but it's still kind of like light lycra, probably, I would say. Brilliant, brilliant. Wow, there you go. It feels, now you think about it, with the case on, it actually feels just like a candy bar phone. And it also seems to be, yeah, seems to be wider than the Moto. That's one of the biggest complaints. I won't say the biggest, one minor complaint, sorry, of the Moto was it was too kind of thin here. It wasn't wide enough. It's now this one actually feels more like your candy bar phone. Let's compare it. You see? Wow, look at that. Closest to a candy bar phone. Look at. Well, anyway, like I said, head back to me in a few days. You know, usual stuff. I do like a video montage, go through some of the specs, what you call it, like Geekbench, so the multi-core scores and all that kind of stuff, and maybe even play a game or two. Nothing too hardcore, just some basic stuff, and give you overall verdict really of what I think my experiences are. So yeah, stay tuned for that. Until next time, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, wherever you're in the world. Before you go, please like and subscribe, all that good stuff. Goodbye now.